Okay, so 715 is this idea of a break statement, and what it does is if it's inside a loop, writing the word break here, as soon as it finds it and hits it, it just stops it. So here, if the number is odd, we just want to stop. I don't know why, I guess because it's odd, but we just want to stop. And so they show the output here and they print done when it says done there. So it just breaks the loop. It does exactly that. So in 716 it tries to talk about these other types of loops, and this is what they had done, and we kind of found we could handle it a different way. But here what they're doing is they're actually putting the decision, so they want to execute some statements, make a decision to either execute some more and then go around and start again, or to make a decision to quit. And so they did the while true here. So this is automatically going to run. It does one assignment, then it checks if the response is empty. Okay, so that's the empty string. There's two quotes followed by two quotes. So it's checking to see if the response is empty, and if it is, well, it has no reason to try to get a total from you. Or, well, I guess if you're given a list of numbers, then it knows to stop there. So either there's no reason to go on because it's empty, or you've given it a bunch of numbers and now the empty string to have it stop. So let's go ahead and look at that. Okay, I think I need to insert. Okay, so we put that in here, we run it. It says leave the end blank, so 2, enter. 3, enter. And then I'll just do an enter. And that was an empty string, so the total number of years you entered is 5. Okay, so that was checking in the middle of the loop, because you might want to do a few things, check, finish out if the check is reasonable. If it's what you want, then finish out the rest, but you don't want to continue if it doesn't fit what you need, and so you just break the loop at that point. Okay. Then the repeat until idea, that is this next one. It says while true, so it's always true is always true, so it will go through this stuff once for sure, and then it will check at the end to see if you want to keep going, and so you want that. If you want to ask them, do you want to play or not? Well, you have to run it at least once, and so that's again the idea of repeat until. Now the other way you could do this is what we had done, and that is, instead of doing the while true, you could put the condition here, response not equal to yes. Well, actually we would want the response equal to yes. We would keep doing this loop, but we would run these first two lines first. So yeah, well, I don't know what the play the game thing is. I might have missed something back there, but let's just try this, and I think it's gonna not like the that statement of play the game once. So let me insert below, and run this, and see, yeah, it says it doesn't know what that is. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put in a print statement to show we've done it. Print oh, I don't know, maybe a 3 just for the heck of it. So you see, before it ever asks us if we want to play again, it plays. It did the 3. And so then I could say yes, hit enter, and there's the 3 again. And then if I say no, it doesn't make the 3 this time. So that, I did all my work ahead of the test. But again, all they have in Python is the while statement, so they have to put it together this way in order to get a repeat until. Okay, because again, the idea of a repeat until is you do your set of statements at least once, whereas a while statement in general, you have no guarantee that you'll ever do it, because it could be that the first time you check the condition it's false, and so you don't keep on going. Okay, now they have an example here, and I'm not going to worry about that example, but then there's also the continue statement, and in that case they're using continue, and so if you look, this went through I equal 12, 16, 17, 24, 29, 30. And so what this check did is it checked to see if the number was even or odd, because we're looking at the remainder when dividing by 2. And so 12 divided by 2 is 6, so it's even. And so what it does typically is it just prints that I then, that 12. Then it will check again, 16, yeah, that's even, so I'll print it. 17, see, continue is different than break, because the 17, when it comes in, it finds out it's odd, and so it would say continue. But then notice it doesn't print it, because what it did was the continue statement sent me all the way to the bottom of the loop to start over again, well, to start with the 24 then. And so a continue statement, similar to a break, we're going to stop processing that loop right at that moment with both of them. Okay, but the continue just stops that one instance of the loop, that for a particular value of I or j or whatever you're counting by. Whereas the break just kicks you all the way out of the loop. Okay, so they're both ways to interrupt the loop. It's just then once you've interrupted it, the question is, okay, you just didn't want to do that part, you know, that particular one, or you just need to be done with the loop overall. Okay, so that's the continue statement. So we'll stop that one there.